Thank you, Rob, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the first ODI. It's TikTok presents KFC ODI series between Pakistan and Australia. And what a game Australia have had to start off with a win, and that too with a big margin of 88 runs. Congratulations to them after scoring a big number of 314 and then restricting Pakistan and winning this by 88 runs. Now, before we get to the individual awards, I'd like to introduce our presentation party today, starting off with Mr. Salman Masood, who is Head of Commercial, Pakistan Cricket Board. Next to him is Mr. Amar Azhar. He is Chief Financial Officer, KFC Pakistan. Then Mr. Wasif Mahmood, Chief Financial Officer, Al Muiz Industries Limited. And then Mr. Asif Mushtaq Butt, Regional Sales Manager, Dolans. And last but not the least, Mr. Muhammad Tahir Fareed, Authorized Dealer, Inverix Solar Energy. Lots of individual performances today, brilliant performances, and for that we have awards for each one of them. But before I go to the players, I have a special announcement and special achievement for tonight. And this is from the Pakistan Cricket Board, and this is in appreciation and recognizing the amazing efforts and the works of Mr. Aleem Dar. He's officiated over 500 international matches across all formats, and Pakistan Cricket Board is presenting him a special recognition award. I'd like to invite Mr. Aleem Dar to please come up and pick your award. Huge number, and it's no small achievement, 500 international games. Well done, sir. Thank you so much. Now we get to the individual awards and we talk about players. I'd like to invite Mr. Muhammad Tahir Fareed, Authorized Dealer, Inverix Solar Energy. And he will be presenting the Inverix Solar Energy All-Rounder of the Match Award. It's 100,000 rupees, and that goes to Travis Head for his 101 of 72 and 2 wickets in the match. Superb performance, opening the bat, scoring those 100 runs of just 70. Thank you, Travis. Now we request Mr. Wasif Mahmood, who is Chief Financial Officer, Al Muiz Industries Limited, and he will present the Muiz Gold Fielder of the Match Award of 100,000 rupees, and that goes to Sean Abbott for his remarkable performance in the field today. Brilliant catch to dismiss Iftikhar Ahmed, and overall brilliant fielding performance from Sean. Now, Mr. Salman Masood, Head of Commercial, Pakistan Cricket Board. He will present a check of 100,000 rupees, and that will be to the man who's got 100 ODI wickets, 4 wickets in the game today for just 38 runs, Adam Zampa. Superb performance, superb spin bowling, and 4 wickets in the game for 38 today. Next award is going to be presented by Mr. Asif Mushtaq Butt, Regional Sales Manager, Dolans. And he will be presenting a check of 100,000 rupees, and that'll be Dolan's Reliable Batter of the Match. Again, 101 of just 72, Travis Head. He's got a number of awards, so we'll now like to introduce the KFC Player of the Match Award, and that is going to be presented by Mr. Amar Azhar, Chief Financial Officer, KFC Pakistan. And he'll be presenting a trophy and a check of 100,000 to Travis Head once again for his outstanding performance. Travis, would request you to just pose with the check and the trophy. Brilliant performance. KFC Player of the Match. We'd like to have a few words with you, please. You're in a hurry. Lots of awards tonight. Travis, just run us through your innings, opening the bat, and of course, one of the fastest hundreds against Pakistan by an Australian. So just tell us about your 100 and experience out there.
Yeah, nice to get a look at the top, get an opportunity and take it. I felt like we set the platform really well, Finchy and I. So we knew that with the dew coming in and that we felt like it may be tough to bowl later in the innings, and runs at the start against a new ball was going to be crucial. So nice to play a role.
Came out there with Finch. Any score that you had in mind as a team total that you guys were working on, or we're going as the match was on?
Yeah, I think we want to play how we see it. We obviously there's a lot of unknowns we're playing here. We had a little bit of a look at the test match, but it's a completely different wicket, obviously a night game. So yeah, play how we see it, and I think we put on a great total and was able to defend it.
Top it up. You don't mind the 2 wickets later on that you've taken?
Yeah, it's nice to play a role. Been working on it for a while, so yeah, nice when needed. It may not be the whole series, but yeah, the opportunity arose, and I was able to do my job, which was nice.
Superb. You set the tone, scoring 101. Well done today.
Thank you very much.
So that was Travis Head, the KFC player of the match for the day. Now I'd request Babar Azam to please step forward. We'll have a few words with him. बाबर, फैसला आपका था कि चेस करेंगे, गेटेबल टोटल था जो इन्होंने आज बनाया पहले बैटिंग करते, आपको लग रहा था कि अचीवेबल है यहाँ पर?
बिल्कुल, जो हमने प्लान किया था अंडर 300 उनको स्टिक करेंगे, लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से जिस तरह हमने स्टार्ट किया वो अच्छा नहीं था। पहले 10 ओवर में हमने काफ़ी रन्स दिए, एक्स्ट्रा रन्स दिए, उसके बाद हमने कम बैक किया और थोड़े से रन ज़्यादा हो गए
जी। काफ़ी आप लोगों ने रोक लिया था इनको। जब आप लोग चेस करने आए, कहाँ आपको लगता है कि ग्रिप जो है वो लूज़ हो गई चेस में?
देखें, जब मैं और इमाम खेल रहे थे उस टाइम पे जब मेरी विकेट गिरी थी वहाँ पे वो मेरे ख्याल से वहाँ पे थोड़ा सा ग्रिप लूज़ हो गया था, क्योंकि नए बैट्समैन के आने के लिए थोड़ा सा मसला हो रहा था, थोड़ा सा बॉल ग्रिप हो रहा था। इजी नहीं था नए बैट्समैन के लिए, क्योंकि हम दोनों सेट से, तो अनफॉर्चुनेटली मैं वहाँ पे आउट हुआ और उसके बाद फिर मोमेंटम उनके हाथ में चला गया और बैक टू बैक विकेटें जब गिरती हैं तो मुश्किल हो जाता है कम बैक करना।
एक टफ डिसीजन था आज क्या, क्योंकि शाहीन अवेलेबल नहीं थे और फिर आपने कुछ दो प्लेयर्स को आज कैप भी दी, तो एक काफ़ी ट्रिकी डिसीजन रहा होगा टीम के लिए।
डेफिनेटली जब आपके मेन प्लेयर्स अवेलेबल नहीं होते तो आपको थोड़ा सा चांस लेना पड़ता है, और जिस तरह हमने यंगस्टर को चांस दिया, वसीम और जाहिद को, उन्होंने अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस दिखाई, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेटली हम एग्जीक्यूट वैसे नहीं कर पाए जैसे हमने प्लान किया था।
3 मैच की सीरीज़ है, 2 मैच हैं, दोनों जीतने हैं। सीरीज़ जीतने के लिए अब क्या देख रहे हैं? एक दिन का गैप है बीच में, ज़्यादा टर्न अराउंड का टाइम मिलता नहीं।
बिल्कुल, हम जो हमने मिस्टेक किए हैं वो बैठ के उस पर डिस्कशन करेंगे और कोशिश करेंगे कि नेक्स्ट मैच में इसको दोबारा रिपीट ना किया जाए।
चलिए, गुड लक फॉर द रिमेनिंग गेम्स। Babar, just telling us about how they started off. They probably thought that under 300 is what they want to restrict them at, and then later on felt that when his partnership with Imam broke, that's probably the moment that they lost grip on the game. Now, in light, and well, Finch is already here. So, Finch, just running through, I mean, this is the score that probably you had in mind at the start of the game, 300 plus to get on this wicket?
Yeah, we felt as though we probably needed around that 300 mark. Having no experience here in the past of what we felt like we needed to set. It was made a little bit easier by the fact that Travis Head got off to an absolute flyer, and they bowled well through that middle part and towards the back end of the innings, which made it really difficult for us to really get away. But yeah, some really good contributions as well as Travis Head's 100.
Yeah, you exactly said it right. It's tough to understand what's going to happen out there when you haven't played much cricket out here. So how did you decide your 11 and then the game plan later on?
We felt as though we needed an extra spinner, just purely based on how dry the square looked and how the test wicket played as well. There's not a huge amount of grass out there, but yeah, that was just one of those things. We come here with a real open mind to being flexible with the team that we select and some different roles that guys play. So yeah, I'm really proud of the way that the guys took on that challenge.
Dew didn't bother much, so batting first isn't that bad an idea after all.
That's very wet now. The guys were struggling towards the back end holding the ball. No, I think like Bubba said, if you get some in batters, it can be slightly easier. Once you expose a new batter, it can be a bit more difficult. So that's something that we're going to have to learn as well. If we have to bat second and chase a total, once somebody gets in, you have to really cash in and go big.
All right, brilliant to have a win in a 3-match series. Good start. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
All right. So that's all from the presentation.